Hello guys, Unoraptormon here. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. I hope this game doesn't crash again. That would be nice. Oh man. I think that's the right voice. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Oh, I read that wrong. I didn't see the expression. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great! Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Please leave a message after the beep. Unoraptormon just died. Meta! Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. At the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Hey, Sayori. What is wrong? You're spacing out again.
Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh. Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. It starts. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Aw.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. Glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else. Conversation already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe we should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since we've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. Timidly approach, who's shuffling through some papers. Unoraptormon, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Peers across the room, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser down. Wow. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Unoraptormon. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Unoraptormon. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Oh, shit. She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. I think I'm getting Yuri's voice and Monika's voice mixed. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Unoraptormon. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. She kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her. She's keeping her voice quiet so I can't hear her from here. I sit down. I know Sayori told me not to worry, have fun, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? It feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Glance around. Hat! Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. She won't be getting anywhere like this. Never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Now it's easier for me to do that. Stand up, sit next to her on my own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if it caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big a deal. Ooh, excuse me. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something's happened to her. Oh. That's quite romantic. Sorry. I didn't mean to say anything stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been friends for a long time. That's all. Ah, I see.
that perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading a little too much into this.
Unoraptormon, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight.
Interesting phrase.
And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
By the way, that is my phone going off. Little ding, in case the microphone actually picked it up. I've had it off silent for many reasons. So you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori's a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants.
Excuse me.
I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Why? She searching. Great.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. So, save. Because last time we started reading at the end, Monica suddenly jump scared and made my computer crash.
Okay, everyone.
Whew. After some time passes, Monica calls out of the club room.
Why don't we share our poems now?
Before I know it, everyone's back to normal. They retrieve their poems, I do the same, make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Let's start from the bottom. Woo! Easy.
Hi, Unoraptormon. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure.
Your style's gotten so refined, Unoraptormon. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in a whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm just getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
What, that? Gee.
It's awfully suspicious, you know.
Spending time with her in the club room every day? Reading that edgy novel with her? Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know? Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. This is gonna be longer. Lady who knows everything. Old tale tells of lady who wandered earth, I knows everything. Shut, and here I am, feather lost adrift. The sky victim, the current winds there. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. When all has failed me, all others turn their way, legend is all that remains, the last dim. One day the wind ceased to blow, I fall even more, gentle as a feather, dry quill expressionless. My hand clasps me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The thing knows what I'm thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. With a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wow. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are all the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kinda on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? True. Kind of like capitalism. If we have no incentive, why do the thing? Why do anything? You know? Kind of an existential crisis. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Meta! Her name shouldn't be Monica, it's Meta. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. Like that one thing I wrote in my book. And actually, I'm getting more of a cold response to my beta readers because only 2 have responded. 2 out of, like, at this point, 11. And 1 is on chapter 4, the other one hasn't finished chapter 1 yet. It's depressing. Well, now, depressing is the right word for it. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. True, I'm a writer. I'm in writers group every other Saturday. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving.
It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, I'm going to save, just to be in the safe. That was quick. Yuri!
Unoraptormon, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so? This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought I would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe that you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well, Unoraptormon, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I've always had some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type.
Ma'am, you are curvy. There's nothing wrong with that.
And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Unoraptormon. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal.
Why would you want to be normal in a world like this?
I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Unoraptormon. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people didn't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I'd make friends. I would say I've at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
Oh boy. Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
Oh, part 2.
Here, illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing in the distance, a blue-green light flickers.
Lone.
Lone figure crosses its path, silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I'm too late. He steps into the streetlight, I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds, he raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is a rhythm with the flickering light is in rhythm with my pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand and the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber.
Okay.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Usually being cryptid, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. She wrote it for you, dude! Aw. Does this one mean a lot to you? Aw. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Just that blip, the tiny little difference in her picture. Aw. Hand pushes him back toward me.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? I'd love to. Aww.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you did a good job. Aw.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah. I'm sure we will. Aww. So cute. Oh my gosh. That's adorable. I don't know why I made a second save game. Let's get Natsuki over and done with. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. Wow. Just... Wow. Jeez, Natsuki. Are you mad that I like Yuri?
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all...
Sorry.
After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. Making new friends just sounds like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Unoraptormon.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
She has a crush on you, and you have a crush on someone else because that's entirely my fault. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow. Okay, you three. Because Sayori just walked out. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today?
Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. I called it! Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori's always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Oh, Alex. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on. Actually, she wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. That curious expression coming from you, Yuri, of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine.
What'd she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing.
That's right.
Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too?
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I've never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Unoraptormon.
The one who is truly useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate of that.
That's my club members? How am I gonna respond?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Unoraptormon may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for your Unoraptormon to... Well, what are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Natsuki makes a point. Baking can be very difficult. Some of us are naturals, some of us are not. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Unoraptormon to decide how he'd like to contribute.
Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Unoraptormon, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
Shit.
Fudge. Okay, I'm doing that on my first save. Who do I go with? He's... Okay. Thought-wise, he's crushing on Monica. My controlling-wise, he's crushing on Yuri. But then there's Sayori. I'm gonna go with Yuri.